This is how you can use GPS joystick Let's Play. So first you go to the app, right? Click get current location. If this is taking way too long, go to the Google Play Store, right? Search up Waze. I already have that here. So you click install. Wait, because you click allow. Is lots of Wazers around us. So now we have a Waze thing. Where in the world are we? Waze running. So just click current location, and Waze should help it do all that stuff. I can just do this. Right, so once you get the current location with the Waze and all that stuff, your GPS will start. Okay. Where's this place, dude? Okay, well. So, we're here in a very highly populated area. Right, so this is how you can use your joystick. So, say this button is just showing you where you are on your map. Currently, we are in Lawrenceville. You can also use the map to make a route. So, let's click route. Let's go over here, right? Let's click start route. And now our guy will start moving all by himself to the place we want him to move to. If you click the map again, it gives you the stop option. The option to just teleport to the place you want to go. See? You could also... Wait, dude, where do we go? You can also teleport locations, but you do have a little bit of a cooldown time. Like, for say this one was just 2-hour cooldown, right? And sometimes when you're jumping to like big places like from Georgia to California, it's gonna have a 2-hour time break, right? So I would recommend doing all that stuff before you go to sleep or before you go to school or work. Just do it like that, so that way you can just use it for 2 hours and start playing. This is just if you have longitude and latitude and you know all that stuff, you can just do that. This can add to my favorite, add to route, add to marker, all that stuff. This copies your location. With the eye, you can hide where the joystick is. This, I'll explain this later. And these are the different speeds that you can use the joystick. So the best speed that will register candy earning, that will register egg hatching. This is the only speed that will do that. So let me show you the speed. So that Palkia raid is over there, right? So just use the joystick's white stuff. Click it and just turn in the direction you want it to go, right? The white stuff right here, with the arrows, with the 4 arrows, that just helps you move the joystick wherever you feel comfortable. You can also click this blue button to hide the options and move around your screen. So now I want to go to that Palkia raid, okay? Now let's just pretend the Palkia raid had someone invited me. I'm very close by, don't have a remote pass. And say if I had like 25 people, if I wanted to get there in a jiffy, I would click this. This is just like runner, biking sort of option, but it's not that good because it doesn't register your egg walking as much as like the walking speed. This is car speed, so this will get you there in like in half the time it'll take you to walk. So that's car speed. You can also click this lock feature, so you can just keep the joystick on that, and I'm not even touching this phone, right? and the joystick is moving all by itself. So then you can just click unlock to stop moving. And now we're at the Palkia right? And you can interact with it, right? Here's how you can tell if your cooldown is done or not. So what you could do is that if we click this button, see our cooldown of 2 minutes, that's over, right? So if you were to jump and then spin a stop, right? It would be like, hey, it wouldn't do that. It would just be like, try again later and all that stuff, right? So this is how you teleport. So what you need to do is click the map. That's the second one on the top. Click the map. It'll say GPS joystick map. And say, where in the world am I? So I'm over here in Sydney, Australia, right? I don't want to be here, so I think California is more populated and much better. So I would go to San Francisco, like the best place that I visited yet is San Francisco. City Hall. Just click teleport to location, and you have a cooldown. But sometimes when you're super lucky, the cooldown doesn't really matter. So that's how you teleport. It's actually super easy, and so see all this stuff. So basically, that's how you teleport to the location you want to get to. And if you teleport too much, you might get banned. So be careful about that. Also, teleportation takes 2 hours of a cooldown time. So I would recommend teleporting before you go to school or work, or before you go to school, work, or go to sleep. That's when I would You can also visit other places in the world, because this place, this is the whole world map powered by Google. So you can go to Australia, hit the teleport to location. You're in Australia. You want to see what Pokemon are at in Antarctica? Just zoom out of the Australian map. Go all the way down. Boom. Antarctica. Mm-hmm. See, you can just teleport anywhere you want. Right? So that's how you teleport. But, like I said, the best area that I think is here in California. Where is it? Oh, San Francisco. Right, just San Francisco in general, I think, is a lot good. Especially San Francisco City Hall. So you can just keep on and hit the teleport to location button.